That's a little dusty. I don't know. Somebody made a huge mess here years ago. I don't know when they did it, but they left all the shit, all the absorbent all over the floor. So had to come out here to get some air. But yeah, like people, man, I swear to God, lazy, don't know what they're doing. You know, if it ain't the bus driver that doesn't know how to turn the volume down on the, I had to pick all that up. You can see the damn dust cloud in here. I gotta let it settle. And then like these walls are falling apart. So I'm gonna sweep all that up. Pick all this crap up. And scrap metal laying around all over the place. Junk. That's where I keep my brooms. I'm gonna need one of them in a second. Yeah. So, if you're just joining in, I'm the maintenance guy here. Mitch the maintenance man. Magic Mitch. That's what they call me. But I'm just waiting for this dust cloud to settle over here. I just had to sweep up somebody's mess they made. And they dumped absorbent all over and then just left it there. And it's been there since I started working here. I'm just sick of looking at it and walking over it. So, taking it upon myself because the cleaners don't come down here and do shit. But yeah, we just got done sweeping that up. I gotta let the dust settle. It's wicked bad to breathe in. Probably shouldn't breathing or sweeping that shit. That's why I haven't done it yet. But I cleared this whole area out. This whole area was all full of crap. I mean, piled to the ceiling full of crap. And now that's all that's left is some scrap metal and stuff I can't get rid of. Oh, and some boxes I'm saving up for when we buy a house and move out. Those are all empty. But, yeah, if you're on your way to work or whatever, you're at work. This is my commute to work. Every day I have to walk by this picture. I hung it up, I don't know. When I first got here, I found it in an abandoned office. That, and then these pictures over here, I hung these up. It's just because, you know, I gotta walk through here every day and it's so monotonous and all white. So I, yeah, recycling all goes way up there. Try changing that light. That light up there is fun to change. Guess you can't really tell, but it's like 20 feet up. Yeah, definitely. You can't tell. How we doing today? Just bringing out the trash. Carry some stuff up. Oh, there's the evidence room. They just cleared the evidence room out. It's empty now. I don't know if I'm allowed to show you that. Secret evidence room. Alright. Make sure this door don't lock behind me. Beautiful. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please close tight. Smell area where I keep all the salters Salter Walter and shovels. If you're ever lacking space, just shove it behind the railing. That's what I do. Oh, you see that light way up there? See that light? That is definitely 20 feet above my hand. So I don't have a ladder to get up there. But I do know I've got light bulbs through that light, and I want to change it so bad. Alright, let's go work our magic here. Oh yeah, the dust has settled. You don't have to listen to me talk crap no more. How we doing today, YouTube? You got any plans for today? I had my hoodie out. I heard the dust cloud in there. Oh, let's go have some coffee. Working too hard. Shut this door. Get the dust in here. I wonder if I got a key to that. Ugh. Taco meat. Bring me some meat and cheese, baby. Taco meat, taco meat. I got a question for everybody. Who do you think is going to be the next American president? And who would you like to see be the next American president? I'll tell you who I would like to see be the next president, and that's Robert Kennedy Jr., or whatever his name is there, the health secretary. He seems to be like, I don't know, either he's a real good frontman or he definitely cares about the people. I'm not going to dive into politics. I'm not going to say I'm a Trump fan or say I hate Trump. I'm not going to do that because I don't. But I do like Trump. I think what he's done is pretty good. Real good. Can't deny it. I mean, and what do you guys think about this whole unified payment system for people that lose their jobs from AI? I mean, I'm not worried about it because nobody can really take my job. They'd have to have one hell of a fucking robot to replace me. It'd have to be like Optimus Prime. You know? I'm pretty sure Tesla is a couple years away from that. But the way they're going about trying to replace the human workforce is insane. I mean, I'm not complaining. I always wanted early retirement, but I didn't know it was actually going to happen. I don't know, maybe I did know it was going to happen. I've been saying this all along. I've been saying I'm retired since I was like 21, so. What do you guys do for a living? Do you work? Do you surf YouTube for a living? That's what I do. Trying to be a certified streamer. Just stream my whole life. No script. No hidden fees. But I think there's that special button down there. If you want to like and subscribe, that's cool. The more subscribers, the better. Um, my message to the world is to teach your kids. Teach your kids. Tell them the truth. Don't ever lie to your kids, no matter what. The minute they find out you're lying, bam, they're going to think it's okay to lie, first of all. Second of all, they're going to start lying. Never lie to your kids. Always tell them the truth. My dad did that to me, and now I'm a truth seeker. Never lied to me. Another thing is you can never talk bad about the other parent to your children. It's like psychology 101. If you're telling your child that someone they love, aka like their mother or father, is a fucking asshole or a reject or a piece of crap or a deadbeat, that confuses your child mentally and makes them messed up in the head. Because here's someone that they love, their parent, and then here's another parent of theirs that they love and believe and trust, telling them that someone that they love and trust is, a piece of shit. And they're like, well, I love this piece of shit. So you really confuse a kid by talking bad about their parents. I've never talked bad about my children's mother to my kids or in front of them. And I really hate when she does that to them. But she does do that to me. It's like really messed up. I just wish I had kids with a smarter person. Sometimes. Not that I regret having kids, because I love the kids that I have. But unfortunately, I've inherited some of her not so wonderful traits. It's alright, we're getting better though. The more I'm around, the more I rub off on them and they start acting more like me, they'll be good. Plenty of time to save them. Plus they're just good kids, so. Usually watches me here on YouTube. But he's at school like a good kid. He better be. Oh man, they're gonna demonetize me. I forgot I had the damn radio on. Stupid ass radio. Especially this kid. Every time, and it's only certain songs. Like Miley Cyrus is like a huge copyright thing. And then Justin Bieber. If you like so much as say Justin Bieber, they demonetize your whole YouTube channel. It's fucking insane. I don't even like the guy. He's like 38, my age, and he sings like he's still 16. Grow up, sing like a man. Sing a cowboy song or something. Fucking Kids Bop. I'm 38 and I'm gonna sing Kids Bop. Nah. I mean, I guess it's smart if you're like in the market to make money. Real easy to sing to kids. They've never heard anything before. Now to sing to adults, make them emotional and feel something, now that's talent. Where's everybody watching from today? me know down in the comments. Yesterday, reached all the way to North Korea. Yesterday, I had a viewer from North Korea, which was pretty cool. Um, I'm sure you guys already know I'm right here in upstate New York, good old capital region of Albany. Yeah, New York City, you answer to us. What you know about that? Poor New York City. You know, I was sure as shit that when they legalized marijuana, that there would be way more brownouts in New York City. Because, you know, you would just figure that everybody in New York City would be growing. But they must have, like, solved that problem before they legalized it. Because they knew that was going to happen. Damn calyx. Freaking looks like I got licked by a cow. Calyx. Do you have a calic? Yes, Jesus did bless me. Jesus blessed me with the Holy Spirit. Because I've got the Holy Spirit, my brother. But that's not why I'm here. I'm just here to entertain you. Who's Nico Balik? Meow meow. Sounds like a street fight. Hey, I'm Nico Balik and I'm gonna kick your ass. Is he a street fighter? That'd be my guess. The main character from GT. Oh, nice. Thanks. Hey, lady. Ladybug. That's cool. I like that name. I love ladybugs. I believe they're good luck. And they always land on me. In the summer. Every year. I don't know if it's my pheromones or what. But dragonflies always land on me. And ladybugs always land on me. Every year, every summer. No matter what. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm a big outdoors person usually. So, you know, it probably has a lot to do with it. But snakes are cool too. I do like snakes. I've actually got Miss Lemonhead at home is my little yellow leopard gecko. And then I got my other one is his name is oh, I always forget it. But it was Bob Marley's little friend there. I don't know if you remember Bob Marley's friend. Yeah, unfortunately, my lovely lady, my ladybug won't let me have a snake. So I've just got lizards. And then I have like a little tank where I put all the crickets and mealworms. And I've actually started growing baby mealworms. They started off itty bitty. Now they're actually doing great. The mealworms are getting bigger. They're like little teenage mealworms. And yeah, I was so happy. I was kind of proud of myself because growing little baby bugs is not as easy as you might think. Like, I thought, oh, just throw some bugs in a little container, put some dirt and leaves in there, and spray some water on it. Nah, it's not that easy. You gotta have like different layers. So I got a layer of sand. Then I've got the stuff that the mealworms come in is like a cornmeal. Then I, over the sand. Then I've got a layer of moss. Then I've got a layer of mulch on top of that. And that all slants on a hill down back to the sand. And in the middle I have like a watering pot. So I wet everything down. Then I pour water in the watering pot till it overflows and makes a little stream down to the sand pit. And now they're doing great. They're, like I said, I've got all different size mealworms, from itty bitty babies that you can barely see, and every size in between that. Your picture for me is super small. I can't really see it, but I know what a German Shepherd is. I grew up with them. My dad's best friend raised German Shepherds, and we were there twice a week for football and dinner. Yeah, I love dogs. I love dogs, but I hate the mess they make. I'll tell you that. That's why I could probably never be a dog owner again. I'd like my place to be clean and neat. And, like, I have kids, so I already have to pick up more than I should have to. And then I have roommates, so I have to pick up even more than I should have to, even more. So, yeah, I'm not trying to add another dog to that mix, because, like, my girl's got a guinea pig and a rabbit that just sits in the cage unless I clean it and feed it. I mean, I think it's her kid's chore to do that, but he never does that. The things would be dead a long time ago if I didn't feed him. But I can't just, let the animal starve to death. I'm in there a couple times a week feeding him. Hi, Emma. Nice to see everybody. Appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, that dog would solve my problem there, but then he would probably continue to shit all over my house, so. I've had good dogs and I've had bad dogs. I get it. It's not always the dog. It's not always the person in the situation, It's hard to have a good dog stay good when you gotta work 8 hours a day and you're not home and you can't take the dog with you. Usually when I had a dog, I had a construction job, and I was the guy that would take the dog with him in a 5-gallon pail, or, tie him to a rope, keep him on the job site. Well trained, yeah. Training is a huge part of dog life. If you don't train them, they're just gonna be like toddlers, or even worse, like an old person. It's like you should know better, but you're still acting like a toddler, and you're 80 years old. Why? Goddamn old people start acting like kids again. Yeah, Dad, I'm talking about you. Probably not watching me, right? But it's alright. He's not 80 anyway, he's like 70, but coolest dad in the world. I guess I'm the coolest dad in the world too. That's what my kid says. I guess the apple falls right below the tree. That's what they say, right? Like apple, like son. Or like apple, like father, or something. I don't know. Manigator. Are you calling me a manigator? No, a manimal. What do you do for a living? And your tip for today's youth? I'm Mitch the Maintenance Man, aka Mr. Lemonhead, aka catch 'em all. And my tip for today's youth is to have a dream, pursue your dream, and never give it up. I'm 38 and I still dream of being a famous musician. I know, but I've got guitar, I've got amp, I've got mic, and I've got my heart. And eventually hey, if I can make a hit single, I would be happy with that. But um, I'd really like to be more than just a hit single. I want to get out there and really change the whole world. I want to like get people having fun. I want to get people back into music, into the scene. Um, I'm doing great, Daryl. Thank you for asking. But yeah, my tip for today's youth is to never give up on your dream, and don't ever let anybody tell you your dream is um, not gonna work out. Just don't believe them. Let them tell you that all they want, but don't believe them. Um, yeah, man, never give up. That's the number one tip. Always follow your dreams. And uh, damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Daryl. How'd you break your femur? Marty McFly. Hey man, I hear that. Um, damn, Daryl, that's rough. Yeah, man. Life was hardly ever shiny and diamonds for me. Um, I had it extra rough, you know. Mother was addicted to chemical warfare until I was like 11. Um, then mom got clean and dad went off the deep end until I was like 20 something. And the whole time, you know, from like 16 to 20 something, 24, 25, I was a huge party animal. But things were great. I was managing my life very well. And I really didn't fall apart until my kids moved away with their mother to South Carolina. And then, you know, it was basically like my life just got flushed down a toilet. And, you know, you go down the drain pretty quick. There's no, you know, unless you're wearing a floater. I'm always free to chat, man. That's why I'm on here. I am here for the people. If you guys ever have anything, Malinois. Yeah, I'm here, Daryl. What do you got to ask, man? Shoot. Damn, Daryl. You're just having a rough week. Yeah, man, I couldn't imagine. I love my dad to death, and he's like a best friend and a dad all at the same time. So losing him is going to be extra hard. Cooker cross. That's great. I like that. Having fun. You're the sausage and I'm the bun. Let's have fun. Wow. I've never heard that before. Definitely funny. Hey, Norman. Nope. You can't bug me. Gavin, my man. What's up? No. You're not bothering me at all. More conversation, the better. The only thing that bothers me is when you don't like and share. Because I'm here to help everybody, and, you know, Gavin knows I'm all about good vibes. Thanks, Marty. Yeah, this whole channel is just good vibes, you know? Right here. That's what the triangle's all about. Our vibes are going up. The way the arrow's pointing. Up. I'm pretty good at keeping promises, yeah. I can't promise nothing, but I'm pretty good at keeping promises. Yeah, I'm sure I could probably keep it if it's something you're gonna ask me to. What would you change your life right now, Mitch? Um, I would change the fact that my superior manager um told my supervisor that I have to spend 4 hours a day over at a different building. So now instead of having my office all day long, I have to leave here after lunch and spend 3 hours over in a different area, which, mind you, is an awesome area. But there's no Wi-Fi there. There's no way I get any service because I'm in a basement in between skyscrapers. Okay, so there's no service in the basement. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no anything there for me to do. There's no phone, and my phone doesn't get service, so nobody can get a hold of me if there's a problem. So that'd be what I would change. That I don't have to go over there for 4 hours a day because everything has been amazing in my life. I love my job. I love my girl. I love my half of the room that I've got. Um, I love paying half the electric bill when it comes in. There's not much I don't love in my life. If you ever wear your boots or sneakers untied, please can you promise? I always tie my shoes. So yeah, Daryl, I can promise you that. Wow, you guys see that? Patrick, Zoo 4 was Zoo 4 W's. Patrick, we got somebody in here all the way from Australia, guys. Everybody say hi to Patrick. Thank you. I can't believe that I'm reaching across the world. Thailand, from Dongdo. Alright guys, it's hard to get this. Everybody from Iran. Wow. No, I can't fix my collar. I'm the one that started the whole thing, so I've been wearing my collar like this since 9th grade. It wasn't cool back then. It's not about being cool now. It's just it's like a comfort thing. I don't know. I don't really. I feel weird when my collar's not. Like, you know, I mean, wear my hat straight too. Alright guys, okay, what am I gonna talk about? Hi, my name's Lance. Comb my hair sideways. Not having it, bud. Sorry. I tried. Every morning when I wake up, we got two choices. We can either sleep on your dreams or we can wake up and chase them. That's right. I chase the dream every day. I own one pair of boots that I got at a garage sale 2 summers ago. They're like a 3-year-old pair of Walmart snow boots. And I beat them. I like shoveled the snow up with my foot trying to wear them out, and these things just won't die. But yeah, it's the only pair of boots I got. Drippy. It's 8s. Drippy. I'm showing you. Look, my shoes are tied, boss. See? Tied. Are you just trying to see my feet, you little freak? Have you ever considered keeping a large aquarium? Um, I actually have yes, I have a aquarium right next to my bed. I've got, like, my half of the room is all plants, and then I have a chameleon that's free roam, so he just, like, climbs all over wherever in my room. And then I have two windows that are right next to my bed, and I have, like, fish nets that he climbs up and down all over my window. He goes up to the top, and, like, the top of the net is actually, like, hammocked out. So he goes up and sits on top of the net like it's his little hammock. I also have a jade tree that is about 2.5 feet tall. He climbs up the jade tree, goes all over. I have a spider plant that is, like, the pot is this big, and then the spider hanging downs are literally as big as my arms, and the leaves are on some of the spiders are longer than my fingers. Chameleon Rango is his name, climbs all over that all day. But yeah, to answer your question, I do want a large aquarium. I actually clean this guy's fish tank every Sunday. I do fish tank cleaning, and one day he asked me that if he passed, if I wanted him, and if I would take care of his fishes, and I told him yeah. The only problem is he has a 180-gallon tank and he has a 200-gallon tank, and of course both of them are stocked with fish. He's got, like, a puffer, he's got an arowana, he's got a knife fish, he's got an ornate bircher, he's got a Dempsey, he's got 3 Oscars, and that's a lot of fish. Like, he spends a lot of money feeding them, and I don't really have the income like he does, so I would actually need his job to take care of his fish. So I don't know. Plus my girl's always like, no, you're not doing blah 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 blah, we're not taking. So I guess I would need my own apartment first, or unless we get a house before then and I plan all this out. Gavin, my man, thanks for coming in every day, Gavin. I'll take the million, because I don't think a penny is going to triple up into over $1 million. Gavin, I'm taking it you already know the answer. Is the penny that triples every day for 30 days, does that equal more than $1 million? My guess is no. Because I don't think a penny that triples every day for 30 days is going to triple up into over $1 million. It does? See, I knew it was a trick question, but you never know what's going to happen in the next 30 days. If you're getting that kind of money, you might not live 30 days. So let me just get that million now. I'll take my chances. Do you know exactly how much it turns into, Gavin? Are you going to go to school today? Or are you already staying home? Hey, Mr. Flipside Mickey. Is it Mickey or Mikey? Sorry, I don't know how you would tell me that. Gavin, I'm starting to think you're not a 9-year-old kid, man. You're never at school. Um, Mickey. It's Mickey. All right, cool. Mr. Flipside Mickey. Oh, yeah, I see the Mickey Mouse. Duh. If you were closer, I'd just give you my 150 gallon. But I'm in Albany, Texas. I got hurt. Can't manage to take care of it anymore. Yeah, C3. That's the issue that the guy I work for has. He's got COPD. He just had a heart attack, so now he's got all kinds of other health problems, like his feet swell up. He retains water. Um, Plus, he can't breathe, and he smokes massive amounts of trees, if you know what I mean. We got somebody from New Jersey. I am doing good today, Gern. Thank you for asking. It's another day in the neighborhood here. You guys like my hair? I feel like it's getting thinner now that I'm getting older. I used to have thick, luxurious hair, and now that it's getting thinner, it's like, I just want to hide it. Yeah, my dad has diabetic complications. Thank you, Jem. Getting older sucks. The only good thing about it is, like, as you get older, time speeds up. I don't know what it is, you know, as your brain gets older, it starts to function differently, and you don't like time, so you just let it fly by, I guess. I don't know. But I was just saying this the other day, like, my days go by so quick. Gavin, where are you from? What do you mean? It's like 9/11 where I am. Yeah, so like I was saying, either it's a payday or it's not a payday. So my days go by like every other day is a payday for me, and it just feels like phew, 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 phew. And you know, the days are going by. I don't feel like I'm getting older. I have all the same pains I had when I was like 21 because I just beat my body from like 16 all the way through doing roofing and construction. And like, I'm not a pussy. I wasn't like, oh, I can't do that. No, like, I'm the kind of guy that, like, I see like this 6'2" guy carrying 2 bundles of shingles up the ladder, so I'm gonna carry 3 bundles of shingles up the ladder. And I did it. Lots. I used to be jacked. Big jacked. And you know, being like that all the time, you get sore. I just started working out again, and I'm already sore. Jem, where are you at? You're in New Jersey, right? You said? Yeah. No, thanks. Subscribe, like, share. I'm just here to, you know, make everybody's day go better. Go bye. Yeah, I never liked roofing. But that doesn't mean that I didn't get really good at it. By the time I was done, I was an expert mechanic. That's what they call it, a roofing mechanic, and that's the guy that puts the shingles on. And I would be so fast that I would have to have somebody either in front of me handing me shingles and putting them basically right where I'm going to nail them, or I would have to have somebody go and I would lay my shingles out ahead of me and ba-ba-bam, 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 ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-bam, ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-bam. And it sounds just like that because it's, you go 3 nails, 4 nails, 3 nails, 4 nails, and that way when you go back you can lift the end of your one shingle up, fold it over, and ba-bow, and then you hit that one and it nails the shingle through another shingle to the roof. If you're a roofer, you already know what I'm talking about. But basically when you weave your shingles, you know, you do, you know, every shingle gets 4 nails, but you do 3, 4, 3, 4, because that one with 3 in it, you're going to have to lift up so you can slide a shingle under it, you know? Oh, yeah, I'll tuck my loops in. Damn, Daryl, we got in a fight. Who got in a fight? Gabrielle got in a fight. Who'd you get in a fight with? Not trying to be racist, but because I'm in South Africa, does that mean I'm black? No. No, being somewhere does not make you black or white. Are you black? Are you white? I mean, do you have my skin tone? Doesn't really matter. Yes, Jim. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't make you black or white. That'd be a good song. Doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't make you black or white. But if you're a yellow man, oh, that means you're gonna flip some rice in the pan for me tonight. Yeah. Dishing out that money for some Chinese food. Yeah, I don't know. I just try to have fun. Sometimes I draw on my desk. I don't know if you can see my desk. That's actually an old calendar that somebody threw out, and I just ripped the calendar part off and kept the cardboard. I actually got a couple of them. See, here's another one over here. See these little calendars? They make great little things to draw on. Like, I love to doodle. Like, these are all just doodles. Here, let me show you guys. Like, I got Bart Simpson peeing in a puddle of paint. I got the pyramids, you know, because I like to look at the pyramids. I got this little weird guy who's always looking at me funny. What else? Oh, we got the mountains up here. Can always look off into the mountains. I was like a 1-800 number. I don't know. I'll turn it into a gold medal. Crazy little tree. And it's me and my family at the beach under the sun. And here's a crazy little train track thing. Some alien language. I don't know. Can anybody read that? Maybe you guys can have Grok translate that, see if it means anything. That would be funny if that actually meant something. Because I don't know, I just made it up. But I bet if you ask an AI what that means, it'll probably give you some crazy answer. I'm actually going to do that myself. That's going to be fun. I'm going to do that later once I get off the phone with you guys. Oh, there's my chameleon. He started off as like a little ink blotch over here, and I asked Grok what I could turn this little ink blotch into, and it gave me a picture of a chameleon, and lo and behold, I turned it into a chameleon. See, his tongue is over here, but it's all fading away because I'm always painting and getting this all wet and messed up. Let me take some questions. No, it's not finished. Okay, Gavin's white. Amen loves Jesus. Yes. Dripping sausage. No, drippy sausage. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that to whomever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Life. Thanks, Jim. Greatest of all time. I'm glad somebody recognizes that, Gavin, because I've been saying that all along. I used to say I would put my name as Mitchum White the Great. Um, I mean, I'm pretty great. Can't lie. You really can't. On a scale of 1 to 10, 5, how bad does your feet smell? Um, like a fucking 3, because my girl keeps using the fabric softener and like mad extra soap and stuff on my socks, and I'm like, you can't make socks really like smell fresh and good, because then it transfers the smell of your feet to smelling in the air. You need to use bleach on your socks, and then your feet will never stink. Because I wear 2 pairs of socks, and I usually bleach my socks, and I wash my feet every day, even if I don't completely immerse myself in the water by taking a tub. I will take a shower at least. Meg and Jem. Is Meg? Oh, that's so clever. You're a gem though. So why would I call you Meg? Meg? Meg the gem. You know? Ice, ice, baby. Raven 2.11. Ice, ice, baby. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ice, ice, baby. I really want to get one of them ice hats. Or I could just like cut out a little circle and cut ice out of it, and then I could spray paint the ice onto my hat. But I would have to put like ice, ice, baby, because I'm not a fan of ice. Whatever. I don't really approve of how they handle the whole immigrant situation. Do I want criminal immigrants here? No. Do I want immigrants here? Yes. I like immigrants. But I don't like criminal immigrants. Oh, I know this one. Ronaldo is better. Right? Wait, what would look cool? Oh, my hat? Yeah, I don't think it would look too... Probably get fired. Thanks for getting that song stuck in my head, whoever you were. So, I don't know if you guys seen my little piggy. Oh no! I taught him how to roll over. Did you see that? I taught him that. He's got a little bit of grass in case he gets hungry. He's on a diet. Of course, there's nothing but granite around, so he's lucky I gave him some grass. I just gotta glue his little ass back on here. I dropped him the other day. Wait, what are we talking about? My family were Polish immigrants. Oh, okay. That's what's up. My family is from our Dutch immigrants, and my Dutch great grandfather married a Indian princess. So Native American Indian, French, Canadian, Dutch, and German, and French. Yeah. It's like each parent of mine was like 4 different nationalities. So like now I'm 8 different nationalities. It was like American Indian, French Canadian, Dutch, German, and French. The French Canadian was like different. That was my mom's side, and my dad's side was French, from France. Parlez-vous français? Oui, oui. I always wanted to learn French too, but never did. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, everything's. I don't know if it's just bad connectivity. Be 6'3" for 20 grand, or be 7 feet for $10. Neither. I don't think I would want to be 6'3". I'm good. I'm totally happy with my size. Not too many people can say that, but I definitely can. So happy. Kristen Hastrup. Hello. German, Irish, Russian, Polish. I'm a mutt. Yeah, me too. I'm a mutt. What's my height? My height is 5'8". $5'8". Where's my coffee? Ooh, coffee's nice and hot now. You didn't see me put my pinky up. That didn't happen. 5'5"'s not bad. You're also 9, right? You'll grow. If you're 5'5" now, bro, you're gonna be big. Well, it's time to celebrate. Congratulations. First time I've ever seen 10 likes on a stream. Oh, 14. I'm sorry. That's same age as my son. He's gonna be 15 or 14. March 28th. My birthday's March 15th. Can I get a happy birthday? Almost. I think everybody left. $5'8"? No, $5'8"'s good. I could even do the captain thing. What do you think? Yes, thank you, Gavin. Happy early birthday to me. 18th of April. I might remember that. 18th of April. I'll try to stream. Wish you a happy birthday. We'll sing a little song. Maybe it'll be happy birthday, or maybe it'll just be my original song, When It Rains It Pours. We don't know. If you caught my live stream last night, you would have seen me watching videos of myself 10 years ago, singing along. Well, happy birthday to your daughter. My daughter's birthday is February 5th. Pretty cool. They grow too fast. She's 18. Okay, she just turned 18. She has an apartment with her boyfriend. And, yeah. I remember just last year when I was arguing with her mother, that she was old enough to, do her own thing. You know, she was 17 and she wanted to do her own thing, and You know, it was a year away from being 18. You can't really tell them no at that point. You know, if you tell them no, you can tell them no, but then at 18 they run away and then they don't want to ever talk to you again. So, please keep me. I promise. Yes, Daryl, I'm gonna dye my goddamn shoes. Promise. Like to drink Captain Morgan? Yeah, see, 5 minutes later. I see what you're saying, Jem. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know if these comments come in way behind. Maybe I'm gonna get a new phone. I've been thinking about it. Alright, I'm on an A15. It's terrible. The screen's broke. I mean, I'm surprised that I don't have glass splinters. I probably do. I just can't feel them because I'm numb to all the pain, but I am everything but Italian, actually, ironically. I used to just say I was Italian because it's way easier than telling people my actual backstory like I just did, but yeah, no, I'm not Italian. It's me, Papa Pia. I'm not Italian, what can I say? You know, I like a meatball, so that's about all I can say in Italian. And I don't even think that's Italian. Oi vey? Oui oui? No, that's French. Te amo. That means I love you. Te amo. Yeah, I used to date an Italian girl, and I learned some Italian because she was Italian, like real Italian. And whoa, does she know how to make Alfredo? Like the kind of Alfredo that like countries went to war over. That kind of Alfredo, you know what I'm talking about? The good kind. You gotta like use a whole block of Philadelphia cream cheese in your Alfredo sauce. And I don't know what else, but good stuff. Just tying my shoes, tucking in my laces. You know, Daryl. Staying safe. Not breaking my legs. You know. What have you been up to? Besides all that. I'm gonna get a new phone too. Get from Walmart. Straight talk. Yeah. Yeah, no, I have Verizon, so I pay like $85 a month, and the service is okay, but it's obviously laggy. You guys are telling me I'm getting my messages like 5 minutes after you ask them to me, and I'm gonna, you know what, Daryl? I'm not even wearing shoes right now. How do you like that? Took my shoes right off. Ugh. And they don't stink. Actually, it smells like the fabric softener that my girl uses still. It's just certain shoes. I think it's them work boots that I've been wearing all winter. Sweating my feet in. I'm gonna throw them out. My favorite food would be lobster with garlic butter and Red Lobster biscuits on the side. Oh yeah. Or scallops, the $half size scallops that are cooked just right, fried in butter, like sauteed, like flambéed, you know, like barely cooked, but like cooked enough. So where they got like this little crunch, but when you crunch into them, they're like, and like all the juices. Oh my god. Yeah, see, I like seafood, lobster, butter, garlic. I think butter and garlic is my favorite food. I don't think it really matters what it's on, but like if it's garlic and butter, it's good. You know, like popcorn, garlic, butter, popcorn. Yeah, that's what I do. And salted garlic butter popcorn. Nice. Mine is rotisserie chicken. I put a little salt on my chicken with a little garlic and um, a little bit of butter on everything. Um, I only learned a little bit of Russian because I took Russian from 4th to 8th grade. And in that entire time, I learned how to say, hello, my name is Mitchum. And I can also say, this is my house. And I can also say, hello and goodbye. Would you like me to start there? So, hello in Russian is Здравствуйте. I think that scared the people upstairs. Здравствуйте. Меня зовут Митя. Это дома. До свидания. That means goodbye. And then if you're like Russian and you answer the phone, you'll say, Allo, with an A, not an H. Yeah, Verizon sucks. Yeah. I can use my Wi-Fi at home. Yeah. I've got Wi-Fi at home, which I'm like, I do use a lot, but the Wi-Fi does kind of suck. So I'm like, I usually just use my phone because it's unlimited anyway with Verizon. But sorry, it's really cold in this basement and dusty. I'm gonna dust. But yeah, no, I've got this phone and I love scallops. Scallops are just good. But no, yeah, phones are Verizon is terrible. The service is okay, but it's not worth $87. And I love sushi. Yes, I've tried all kinds of sushi. I actually like the crispy fried eel because it's like crispy. You know, I don't really like slimy sushi, but I like anything that's like, you know, crunchy. You got a little crunch to it. California crunch roll, or I think sashimi, sushi or sashimi. I like sashimi. I think, am I saying that right? Hi, Claudine. Of Alan. Yeah. Garlic, salt, cayenne pepper. I like curry chicken and all that stuff. Yeah. I mean, spice of life, baby. You gotta have spices. Um, the only thing I don't like spicy or is like steak. I like my steak to just be cooked with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, seared on both sides, pink in the middle, not bleeding to death, but pink in the middle, seared on both sides with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. But other than that, like chicken, bang, season it up. You know, ribs, smother it in sauce. Um, Cheeseburger, I'm dipping it in barbecue, okay, you know, but certain things like, you know, a nice steak shouldn't have anything on it. You want to taste the meat, you want to taste the steak with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. But always when you cook, I never cook with salt and pepper, ever. That's a number one chef rule. I don't know, people that don't know how to cook might do that, I guess. Or people that, I don't know. My girlfriend uses salt and pepper when she cooks. And it's the total opposite of me. So I can't complain because, you know, we attract. We're like, you know. But yeah, she cooks with salt and pepper, and that's just like, it's a big no-no. You always let people put their own salt and pepper on. That's why it's at the table. You know, because some people have a heart problem, they can't have salt. Some people are allergic to pepper, so you don't put pepper on. And then you just never want to have too much spices on a steak. Can't go wrong with yeah, I mean steak, yeah, I butter my pan and put garlic and salt, well not salt, but garlic and butter in every pan that I cook in. That's just what I use to like grease the pan, garlic and butter. And then I will actually probably put like a little slab of butter on it before I'll flip the steak to sear it. And yeah. Gavin, you're 14, bro. You can have as much salt as you want. Which is Nostrovia. I don't know if I'm spelling it right, but it's from the movie Hostel. And if you've ever seen Hostel, yeah, I've seen Hostel. You've never tried sushi? I will tell you this. There is sushi for everybody. Even if you don't like seafood, there's a sushi for you. Yeah, everybody's like sushi is raw fish, but there's cooked sushi. I mean, I think they call it sashimi, but it's just a cooked piece of something wrapped in rice, just like sushi. So I call it sushi. But there is sushi for everybody. I mean, you just think it's something that you like. You like crab, salmon, shrimp, you know, then they fry stuff up. You can get like fried crab put in there, or fried octopus, squid, fried squid, you know, it's all the same thing. Calamari. You can pretty much get anything you want in a sushi roll. They might call it something different. They might call it a dragon roll or sashimi or whatever, but there's definitely a sushi for everybody. Oh, Dad, yeah. Yeah, my dad shouldn't have too much salt either, but there's salt in everything. Everything processed has salt in it. That's why it says on the daily percentages, your daily value on the side of the box will have a certain amount. We'll say percentage of salt. That's your percentage of how much salt intake you should take for a whole day. So if it says, you know, this is 100% salt, and you only need one of them bitches, and then don't eat anything else because you're gonna have a heart attack. But no. Just kidding. Sugar in a lot of my food. Yes, like sugar in spaghetti sauce. Mac and cheese. A bit of sugar. Yes. I put a cup of sugar in my spaghetti sauce. It's actually my dad's recipe, and he has full-blown diabetes now. But it's so fucking good that, I mean, it's almost worth giving yourself diabetes. You just take a cup of sugar, you put it in your sauce. When the sauce is done cooking, you let it simmer just a little longer so the sugar kind of browns up, cooks off, and then you shred your chicken up. Well, you cube your chicken. Well, you parboil your chicken, then you cube it up or shred it after you parboil it. Throw it in your sauce. Let the sauce, the sugar, the chicken cook. You make your noodles on the side. Cook your noodles. Bang, they're done. You let the noodles vent. Get them all, you know, blah, blah, blah. You butter up your pan with garlic butter. And garlic and butter. You throw the noodles back in. You're gonna hear them popping. You know, you fry them noodles up a little bit, give them a little more taste. Olive oil really helps with some taste. And then you take your noodles out. You let them rest. You let them cool off a little bit. You pour your sauce on top of that spaghetti, and you got yourself a dish that you'll never forget. My location, Albany, New York. Who's asking? Memes, 7i. Because us New Yorkers don't like asking questions, and answering questions is just as bad, eh? So what you asking questions for? This is a place where you can ask questions freely and get an answer. Well, I was gonna paint today, but I don't know. Right now, I don't play any video games except Tacticus. Um, if you want, I can give you my Tacticus code to put in, and then you'll get like a little special package or something when you sign up and play Tacticus. But you can only put one friend code in. So if you already play Tacticus and you already use the friend code, don't bother. But if you want to download Tacticus Warhammer 40k, I will leave a link. Anyway, I'll leave a little post on my YouTube of what the code is, my user code, and then you should play Tacticus, though. It's definitely a game you want to get yourself into, Gavin. Warhammer, that's the minis that I paint. That's how I got started as a kid, about your age. I just thought buying your own toys and putting them together and painting them was just like, it made you cooler than a kid that just went out and bought toys to play with them. So that's what I did. We would buy, our Warhammer figurines and glue them together. Probably got all kinds of brain dead from the glue back then. But, it was part of being a grown-up kid. You got to play with glue, and you got paint. And now you're all grown up, and you can paint your own toys. Yeah, well, I I don't have the luxury of getting to put an air conditioner in because my girlfriend will absolutely not allow me to put an air conditioner in my room. So I either have to sleep with a fan on, which works for me usually. As much as I love the air conditioner, yes, I would have my air conditioner in by now. But no, I would actually love to just have my fucking windows back open. We got the damn plastic on them, and I don't want to tear it off because we're about to get snow again. But yeah, I like fresh air, and I like to have my windows open. But I also like to have the option of using an air conditioner if I want. But this year, I have a portable air conditioner. And this year, I also have the vent to vent it out the window. Whereas last year, I have to just turn my portable air conditioner on and point the cold air at me and have the hot air just blowing out the other direction in the room. So, and then I would like open the top of the window so the heat would go out, but I would still get blasted with cold air. And I did that a couple times last summer when it got really hot. But this year I've got the vent and the window piece, so I can vent my air conditioner right outside this year and actually have an air conditioner. I'm so excited. It's brand new. I used the air conditioner like one time. Yeah. We get the cold winters up here. It's definitely colder than New Jersey. Let me tell you that. I've been all over the country. I've been to every state in the country except for Wisconsin, except for North and South Dakota, and except for Alaska and Hawaii. But that being said, I've driven, in the middle of like December from New York down to Texas. And by the time you get out of New York City and like into New Jersey, it's a whole nother ball game. Like, it's 20 degrees warmer to start. My dream location to live in, California, Northern California, where the redwoods are. It's my dream location. But that's not on my girl's radar, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get to live in Cali. I mean, unless there's somebody out there that's willing to put up with my bullshit. Because, I don't know. I wonder if I would be able to get a transfer. I work for the county. Do you think this county has absolutely nothing to do with any other county in any other state? So I wouldn't actually think this. But you would think that this county would be able to get me transferred to another state's county somewhere and get me a job. I've only been to Florida when I was 6. I've been to Florida a couple times. Never been nowhere else. Planes are awesome. Riding on a plane, you go like 0 to like 300 miles an hour on the runway, and you feel every bit of it. You're like pushed back into your seat. You're like, oh my god, and it's so cool. And then it's over so fast. You're like, you just wish you could just go do that again. So like, I guess my like idea of vacation would be with as many layovers as possible, so I could just get to ride on different planes and take off over and over again. That would definitely make any vacation I ever take just that much better. Yeah, I actually did a lot of traveling when I was a kid too. My dad and my mom took me to the ocean each at least once a year up until I was like 16, 17, 18. And then even once I was older, they started taking my kids, so we would still go on vacations to like Myrtle Beach, Rhode Island, North Carolina, South Carolina. I've been down to Florida a few times. Just last April, I went down for a week. Went to the Gator Farm, or whatever they call it, Gator Land. That was fun. You can see all kinds of gators, including an albino gator. Those are cool. Yeah, no, I'm pretty lucky. Yeah, right? Yeah. I definitely felt like I wanted a parachute. And I don't understand why they wouldn't have every, like, you would think, like, every plane would have a parachute for every passenger. Just out of, like, basic common sense. That really doesn't make any sense. Why don't planes... You pay so much money to take a fucking plane ride, and they can't have a parachute ready for you in case of an emergency? Like, they don't even have to give every passenger a parachute. And I'm sure they could afford to, but they could at least have one above your head or under your seat in case something happens. I don't know. I guess that would probably cause a lot of people to bug out probably and prematurely jump out of the airplane. There would probably be more problems than if they just didn't have parachutes. Is that what they're going to say? Yeah. Yeah, she does. No, it doesn't make you sound terrible. And I'm sure you'll find somebody eventually. Everybody does. There's somebody out there for everybody. Don't ever give up on yourself. Listen, I was a different person when I was younger, and I can't even associate with some people from when I was younger because they just wouldn't believe that I've even changed. I still look the same. That's the worst part. Because I changed in here and in here, my appearance is still the same. So And people don't easily forget anything. Not that I've ever, I've got great karma. I've never really done anybody wrong or anything, but just my past habits, it's hard to run away from your past. Not that I've ever really tried to run away. I embrace my past because my past made me who I am, and same for each of you. So just because you got a past or some history, or even maybe your history and your past is still part of your present, and you consider it baggage. Somebody might want to pick that baggage up for you and carry it, give you a little break. So never give up. That's my daily advice. Never give up. Shit, I'm still trying to be a famous musician. Do I think it's ever gonna happen? Yeah, I do. Oh, alright. Have a good day, Gavin. Later, Gavin. Have a good day, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really lucky. I've always been lucky. Excuse me. I've always been super lucky. And I don't know why. Maybe I'm more of a main part of the simulation than I think I am. It's crazy how full of itself the universe is. You do grow from it. Because I've done things in previous relationships that if I didn't do them then, I might have made that mistake now with the one I'm in, and I wouldn't be able to avoid it because I wouldn't have that previous knowledge. But now there's a lot of problems that I can avoid simply because I've already experienced the steps that lead up to them problems, and if I see that step, I'll steer clear of it. I'll go the other way and not take that step. Sorry, I had a little itch. But yeah. There's no reason to run away from yourself. Embrace yourself. Embrace your past. Learn from your mistakes. You go back and you correct what you can correct for your own well-being. You forgive yourself for whatever you've done, and you literally just move on and live your life. Be happy every day. I get up and I'm like, oh yeah. I'm just like excited to get to work, and although I do hate the bus ride, I had to call and complain the last couple days because the bus driver thinks that they preset the volume. Well, they do preset the volume on the bus, but he thinks that you can't change the volume once they preset it. And the other bus drivers I've talked to about this problem are like, oh no, you can change it, blah, 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 and showed me, you do it right here, you gotta stop the bus. They'd stop the change the volume, turn the volume all the way down, no problem. This guy, no. The volume is so loud that after, like, every stop, it's like, it tells you what stop, next stop, but when it says stop, it says stop so loud that it like makes a sound like somebody yelling directly in your ear. Next stop, and then so and so and so and so, and it's the whole fucking thing is so loud that I got to work one day and my ears were bleeding, and like they thought I was kidding. I called them up. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna sue you if you guys can't fix this problem on the bus. It's every day I get the bus. I got to take the bus to work, and I have a headache all day because this shit is so goddamn loud. So I've called them, threatening to sue them if they didn't fix the problem, and so they fixed the problem. But then the next day, the problem's right back again, and it's the same driver. And I asked the driver, I go, and I'm like, hey, did they not tell you like how to fix this? Oh no, they preset it. You can't change it. I'm like, listen, I know you can change it. The other bus drivers have told me how to change it. I can change it. You want me to show you how to change it? And the guy's like, no, you can't touch it. Don't touch it. I'm like, I'm not gonna touch your shit, bro. I'm just gonna point at it and show you, hey, this is what you gotta do. You touch the settings button. You touch the audio button, and you push the button up or down, up or down. It's down. Push the fucking button down. But no. This guy was like, this is the kind of person that wears 2 masks on a bus. He's a bus driver and he wears 2 black masks over his face. Like, dude, one mask is like really bad for you, okay? Wearing a mask all day is very, very bad for you. It's scientifically proven. They've proven it. Okay, it's why we don't wear masks all the time anymore. Second of all, 2 masks? Like, dude, it's cutting off the circulation to his fucking brain. He's going retarded. They shouldn't have this guy driving a bus full of people, okay? Especially if he doesn't know how to change the volume. Like a simple little thing, like change the volume so it doesn't make my ears bleed, and I don't have to sue your company, or I don't have to have a fucking headache all day at work. CDTA. Same company that doesn't accept the coins that they have. CDTA. One free ride coins, right? They don't accept them no more. I've got some, but they don't accept them. No, I'd have to go to CDTA and change them in. You get a bus card or some shit. I don't want a bus card. I like my little bus tokens. I got a damn bus card, okay? Bus card, right in here. Oh, Meg, I really do. And but anyway, I want to get off a different subject because man, that bus driver. It's only him. I get a listen every stop, and then it's not even like it's a bus rider. You go, you know, A to B and you're over with. No, he shows up. He picks me up, and he'll pick me up, and he'll be ahead of schedule. So they can't show up to a stop ahead of schedule. So they have to. He'll either have to stop and pull the bus over and wait 5 minutes till he's got time to get to the next stop on time, because they can't be ahead of schedule, which is so retarded. Like first thing in the morning, yeah, I want my bus to be going as fast as possible and get me to work. Like, I take an early bus, and I still get there late because these guys have to be on time to the bus stops. They can't show up early. Okay? I would understand that if there was, like, 100 people riding the bus every morning, but I'm telling you, this is, like, me and 3 other people, the same other people that ride the bus, and we get on every day. There's nobody else. It's, like, the last person we pick up, and then from there, it's like the next stop is in Watervliet. And he'll drive like 10 miles an hour the entire fucking way with the volume of the bus all the way up. Okay? So it doesn't just, you know, it's like slow, monotonous torture. And I've explained this as nice pie. Nicer than I'm even talking to you guys. Nice. I've explained this to the people that you call at CDTA. And, oh, well, you know, they can't be early. Okay. Well, he can turn the fucking volume down. I wish I had a lawyer friend. Because I'll tell you what. I would go to the doctor's. I would have showed him the blood in my ear that morning. I called up and told him. I have blood in my ears from how loud this volume is on your bus every morning. I'm in a nice, quiet office all day. It's not happening at work. Yeah. Yeah, no, all the other bus drivers except this one bus driver agree with me. Okay, they all turn the volume down on their own. Whether it's preset in the morning or not, they know how to turn it down, and they turn it down so they're not getting blasted by... The bus driver's like, you think I like it? I have to sit on this bus all day and listen to it. I'm like, so turn it down. You can't. They preset it in the morning. I don't know if it's the 2 masks that he's wearing that are cutting off the circulation to his fat head. But I'm telling you right now, if I didn't need a ride to work every day on the bus, or if I didn't ever want to go back to jail again, like, I can, like, that's the problem with this world today, is, like, there are people in this world that drive normal, sane people like me that shit crazy shit because of how dumb they are, how ignorant, and how thick your people, like, these people's skulls can be. If you guys know about any of these people that I'm talking about, feel free to share in the comments and vent. Sorry I'm venting you guys, but, you know, I don't know. I think a lot of the problem is like, I don't know if, like, people have kids and they just don't give a fuck about them. And then, like, they don't care about themselves enough to care about their kids that they had. And then they let these kids grow up with no knowledge because they didn't teach their kids anything. They didn't sit down and show their kids how to do their homework, or sit down and like explain anything to their kids, or try to talk to them. Like, they'll just yell at them, oh, don't do this, don't do that, do this, don't do that, do your fucking chores, instead of explaining and teaching things to people and giving your kid common sense. So now we got all these fucking retards in the world, excuse my language, but all these idiots, ignorant people, like this fat white bus driver or whoever you might know. And I don't usually call people names, but God, it's been going on for months. And I'm like, I'm afraid I'm going to end up saying something and then I'm going to get kicked off the bus and not have a ride to work. So it's like, it's a huge problem for me. And it's like, I've thought about, whoa, what can I do? Like, I got to wear fucking earplugs. I got to get earplugs and wear earplugs on the bus every day? I don't have sensitive hearing. I'm a guy that goes to shows, live concerts. Like, I don't have a bad ear or anything. This fucking bus is so loud. I swear he's doing it on purpose. Because they're not going to preset a bus and turn the volume all the way up. They're not doing that. If they are, then why aren't they doing it on every other bus? I don't understand. Yeah, if you want to help me out, call up CDTA, complain about the 182 in the morning. It's the it's like the 615 bus, or Main Street in Cohoes. They're not better. It still hurts. Like today, he had the volume all the way up and it hurt my ears. Like, they're not bleeding anymore, but I have a Q-tip. I don't want to do this on camera, but no, thankfully there's no blood in my ears today. But you know, like, yeah, it was a couple days. My ears were fucking pounding. It was just this one. Common sense. You can't buy it. You can't steal it. So if you don't give it to your kids, they're fucked for their whole life. This guy that I'm talking about, he's like 70-something, 8 years old. So it's like, I can't, I'm trying to respect my elders, trying to, like, nicely, calmly show this guy how to do his own job, but he's just refusing to even work with me. Oh, they preach at you in the morning. Can't do nothing about it, son. Well, I'm on the phone with your boss, and they're telling me, yeah, you have control. You can turn it down. I talked to other bus drivers who have showed me how to do it step by step so I could show you. And you're refusing to even let me show you or explain it to you. Turnip, dishwasher. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Raven. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got really upset just talking about this guy. And I probably said some bad things. But everything I said was true. I've even retaliated the right way. Like, I'm calling the CDTA and I'm putting in, like, I put in several calm, quiet complaints. Okay, the bus, it's really loud. It's hurting my ears. And they're like, oh, we'll, da 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 da. I'm writing it down now. They're writing the bus number down. You know, they're having me give them the bus number, and they're giving me, you know, the route, and they're blah blah blah, and they're not fixing the problem. If anything, the next day it's like the bus is louder, and I'm like, I'm the calmest, coolest, collective person that you'll ever meet. I promise you. I'm not a violent person. Ever. Like, violence is the last thing that I've ever turned to. But it doesn't matter how nice of a person somebody is. Like, somebody can drive that person to going off the edge. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm starting to see the other side of it for a lot of, like, certain people that, you know, may have gotten in trouble or something for snapping on somebody. But it's usually not because the person is a bad person. It's just because it's like a good person that's gone and been good for so long that they got pushed over that edge by some ignorant bus driver or something, you know, that just pushed them over the edge that one day, and they snapped and went loco. That'll never happen to me, but I'm just, you know, I can relate now with people like that because, man, gosh, let me tell you about this bus driver. It's never fun being in the hospital. Yeah, poor Daryl. Daryl broke his leg tripping over his own shoelaces, so now he's advocating for tying your own shoelaces and tucking them in. Thank you, Daryl. You're welcome here at any time. Daryl, I don't ever want to hear you say that again because we are all your friends on this channel. Anybody on my channel is part of the Mr. Lemonhead family. Welcome aboard, Daryl. Say hello to your new friends. Everybody, say hi to our friend Daryl. Hi, Daryl. We don't care what you look like, Daryl. We don't care how many legs you got that work. We don't even care if your feet stink. Because it doesn't bother us. The only thing we care about is that you keep commenting, keep subscribing, keep, you know, what's that word I'm looking for? Come on, you guys know that word I'm looking for. Keep interacting with the channel. And that's all I ask. So, yeah, I don't know. I've only got about 2 hours, 3 hours left that I could paint. But I'm really not. I don't know. I'm not in the mood to paint today. I'd rather just talk to you guys. Yeah, no. Thank you for being here. The more the merrier. The more conversations we have, the better. You guys can feel free to ask questions anytime. If you got a subject, maybe you're watching TV at home and you hear something funny, you can shout it out. We like jokes here. You can tell us jokes. You can update us on the weather, the news, anything you want to do. Yeah, my dad is actually watching. My son lives with my father, so I'm getting to see my father a lot more than I, ever really have. Well, I mean, I used to live with him and stuff like that, but I just got out for a couple years, so I didn't really get to see my dad much. And he was getting old while I was in there, and was watching him get older. And I was worried because a lot of people, while they're away, lose somebody, and when you're away and you lose somebody, you don't really get to go and say goodbye. So I was really worried, and I'm glad that I got out. And my dad is doing really good. His health is kind of coming back. He had a heart attack 5 years ago, and he got diabetes. But he's taking care of his diabetes, takes his insulin. But he still eats like a monster. Like he won't. Like he's like, oh, I'm old. That's all I got now is eating. So it's really hard being an old person, and your quality of life is shot because your body is like not agreeing with the food you eat. So I try to get him to eat better, but he likes his sweets and shit, and candy. Like, fucking guy has diabetes to come over and grab candy out of my candy dish. I gotta like hide my candy dish when he comes over. I take it away from him sometimes because he'll just sit there and he'll like eat a whole bowl of candy. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, no wonder you got diabetes. I never ate a whole bowl of candy in my whole life. Like, I'm lucky if I eat one piece of candy a week, maybe a couple, but like it'll be like once a week. Even as a kid, I never really ate a lot of candy. I like chocolate, Reese's peanut butters and stuff, but anyway, I get to see my dad a lot more. He comes down like every weekend, once or twice, like on a Friday to drop my son off. Then I'll see him on Sundays, and both days he'll stay like for a few hours. They might stop down, in the middle of the week if I got the day off or something, or if my kid has the day off. Yeah, Daryl. But other than that, man, what a great job I got. This is my job. Occasionally, somebody might call me, ask me to come change a light bulb. But other than that, if the heat's working good or the air conditioning's working good, they don't bother me at all. Basically, sit here until 1 o'clock now, and then I have to go over to a different building and sit there until 4. Then I can clock out. But I'm gonna try and get that changed because they've got me sitting in an area. They gave me an office in the basement, and there's no Wi-Fi, there's no signal, there's no phone, there's no computer. I'm like, so you're basically making me sit in a fucking shoebox for 4 hours a day? Like, that'll ruin my life. Like, right now, I love my job. Sorry to hear that, Meg. Yeah, parents are crazy. Sometimes you gotta initiate it. Sometimes you gotta be the one to say, hey, Dad, come on over. Or when I had a vehicle and he didn't, I went to his house all the time, and now he's got a vehicle, and I don't really have a vehicle. My girl's got it. It's her vehicle. Um, but I don't really drive it anymore. I don't know why. She's never let me. Probably because I'm always... We're at work different times now. Before, I was like, I could pick her up and drop her off and pick her up from work. And I could take the car to work and then still pick her up or drop her off. But now it's like, it wouldn't work out because I work 8 hours. Before, I had a part-time job. Yeah, Daryl. You know, a lot of people feel like they're all alone out there, but really, the way things are, nobody has to be alone anymore. You can just stream online, go online and find somebody to talk to. Shit, you can even have chat bots now, which I'm not. I don't know. I tried a chat bot like a long time ago just for like to see how it would work and shit, and I'm like, it's worse than a video game. You know, it's like you talking to a robot that pretends to be somebody that has feelings for you, and then you find out like you either then you realize like, oh my god, this is a fake ass thing that's just lying to me this whole time. So I could never have a chatbot girlfriend. But you know, you come on here and you can talk to somebody on live. Before I started streaming, I was you, Daryl. I was in someone else's chat room chatting to them up. But I've always been a streamer kind of here and there, dabbling. But recently I was like, man, you know, what do people do to get all these people to watch them? And I was watching other streamers just to see what they do and talk about. And, you know, everybody does their own thing. Some people just ramble and talk about. No, I don't really ever get mad, Daryl. Yeah, taste buds definitely change. Every 7 years, all your cells in your body are completely replaced. So every 7 years, you're a completely different person than you were 7 years ago. I think the only thing that doesn't change would probably be your memories. But even they change. They're starting to say that memories are all fabricated, and that when you remember something, you will put facts of what you remember in there, but you'll also put things that weren't there in that memory. And you basically, when you go to remember something, you're building a fabricated, like imaginary, basically, image in your head of what you think, or what you think happened that day, or what you remember. The human mind is so deep. They only understand about 10% of it, as opposed to we only use 10% of it. No, that's not true. They only understand about 10% of our brain. You can actually use probably most of it, depending on your state of consciousness. Yeah, sorry. I don't know, it's laggy or what. I was saying I was gonna get a new phone. I'm gonna get the Samsung Ultra 25 or 26 or something, and Verizon's gonna give it to me for like $30 more a month, so I'm gonna be paying like 110 instead of 80. But it'll be worth it because I'll have a better phone. I'll have broadband 5G, which is better than 5G, I guess, because I just have 5G right now. I'll have their wideband network, so I imagine the streaming will be a little smoother, a little faster. And I'm going to do that ASAP. My birthday is Sunday, and I want to get to Verizon this week, probably Wednesday. That'll be after my birthday. Damn. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Not gonna happen this week. Well, I got next Wednesday off. Maybe I'll go then. But I want to go and I want to go in the store and have them help me get the phone for as cheap as possible. Because when I go in my app and I like set it up to like buy the phone now through the app or upgrade my phone, it just seems like it's more expensive than it should be. Considering I'm like upgrading, and I don't want to upgrade and then like have it be, because it's saying I can upgrade and then have my bill only be like $100, but then when I go to do it, it's like, yeah, $100 plus purchase the phone. Like, oh, I'm trading my old phone in towards this phone. Like, it's supposed to give me a huge discount. I've been a customer with Verizon for 2 years. My bill is all caught up, all been on time and paid for, over 6 months in a row. Yeah, this morning I stopped in the middle of the street to tie my shoes because it came untied. Feet are actually a little cold today. Got my shoes off. This heater's a little farther away than it normally is. There we go. That'll be better. Is it doing its rotating thing? Yeah. When the heater gets unplugged, it stops rotating. And you guys use the water pick? I use this every day. Absolutely love it. I used to hate eating popcorn because the popcorn always gets stuck between my teeth because I floss a lot really good and I have like spaces between my teeth so I can clean in between them. And yeah, I use the water pick, blasts the kernels. I mean, you can get a kernel stuck so deep in your gum you forget it's even there. You know them ones? Oh, they suck. And you're like, trying to get out with your tongue. Water pick. That's what you need. Blast kernels right out of your gums. Yeah, I tuck in my loops. I went to shock for 16 months. You are absolutely have to tuck in your laces there. So that's all a habit for me. I just tie them, tuck them, and they're tucked to the inside. Trying to do. Yeah, let's see. How about you? Play, you can tell if someone's... Oh. Damn. She retracted. I missed the message, Meg. Well, you know what time it is? Toast time. Time to make some toast. My favorite part of the day. Sometimes. Oh, Stewart's multigrain. Oh, Meg. You guys don't have Stewart's down there. Stewart's is a New York thing. But we got Stewart's up here, and they've got the best milk and the best, well, Dave's has the best bread, but Stewart's has second best bread. Their eggs are good too. Their ice cream. You ever come up to New York, you need to have Stewart's ice cream. But have it in a milkshake, a double thick milkshake. Oh my god, what a prick. You can tell when somebody's trying to act a certain way, or maybe do something. Damn it! Stop retracting your messages, I'm reading them. Try reading your darn message again. Because I'm using the voice text. It's alright. I can understand. If you mess up a couple words, I'll still be able to understand whatever you're trying to say to me. Oh. Cause I'm a singer. My finger. Yeah, I'm making toast. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be checking out my YouTube analytics later, and it's probably gonna be off the chart. They're gonna be like, you kept people viewing for an hour. Might even help my algorithm. Might even help out my algorithm. All right. So this little area I cleaned up earlier. Cleaned up all this crap earlier in here. What a mess. Looks better now though. Yeah. Yeah, I like when my shoes are all tied up. Yes, I do. Hey, if you stayed up all night, I'm sorry. It's that me espresso. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. You want a coffee, I brewed it for you. I wanna lock up your love. I wanna lock up your love. Yeah, I always try to answer everybody back. I'm really sorry that if it's taken longer for me to see your messages than normal, but I'm a streamer for the people. Let your people know that if they want their voices heard when they're talking to a streamer, I'm their guy, because I'll try to read every message. I mean, at least until I get too many to where I don't read them anymore. That's my goal, to have so many messages that I just can't keep up with them. That's probably what you're experiencing. Not that streamers aren't responding to you, but once a streamer gets like 100 viewers in their stream, like there's the chats are just gonna scroll like the ending credits of a movie. You're gonna have to go back and like hold the button down while you're trying to read it, and as you read it, you got 100 new comments. You know, if everybody in your chat room is commenting all at the same time. Yeah. A little bit of country crock. Get over there. Handy dandy butter knife. You got the toaster. So I take my toast, put it over here, cover that up, keep the dust out. And now that I got you in my sights, I won't let go of you. Yeah, no, I know. Trust me, my auto type text is terrible. I don't even use auto text anymore because it's just never. And I'm good. Like I'll slowly pronounce my words very clearly, and it'll still mess it up. And then I'll get frustrated. So I just don't use text to talk anymore as much as I used to. Watch me dance, dance the night away. Oh, toast is done. Yep. So the boots you have, do you have them with you at work? No. No, I don't have my boots here today. I only bring them in when it snows. And I gotta wear snow boots and... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so hungry right now because I had like a cup of coffee and my stomach hurts. Yeah, I really think it's like I'm in the basement and I just paid my Time Warner. I just paid my Verizon bill, so I really don't know why it's so laggy. Somebody dumped out like half a bag of absorbent. It's like cat litter, and it's been sitting there for months since before I started here. So I'm just sick of seeing it like that. Decided to clean it up. This whole area that I'm in was a train wreck. The guy sorry, I don't like to talk with food in my mouth. But the guy that worked here before me did absolutely nothing. And you can do that and get away with it here, but I'm not like that. I mean, yeah, I spent a lot of time talking to you guys and painting, but the place was a disaster. The guy never did anything. So I'm a little different than him. I can't just sit around and do nothing all day. I always try to do something productive to make this place better than when I got here. Yeah, I get whole grain multi-grain bread. It's the best. It's the only bread that like has nutrition. White bread is like what I grew up on. Probably why I'm skinny, because there's no nutritional value to like white bread. And one, they bleach it. That's gonna kill any good or bad bacteria on it. Yeah. It's got like little seeds in it. I hope so. I don't know what I've been doing wrong all this time. I thought I would have had more viewers by now. I guess I gotta just keep at it. Because I used to stream before, and like even the last like week or two, I'd be streaming and nobody would even be on the entire time until like afternoon for me. It would be like noon and people would start popping on, probably because they're on their lunch break, I'm thinking. I didn't even think people watched YouTube this early in the morning. But lo and behold, yeah, I don't know. I always wanted to be famous. If it's YouTube famous, that'll work. Sorry. I love my toilet paper. What I do with my toilet paper is I take Febreze. And I spray both ends of my toilet paper, so that way, and then you gotta fold it and you stuff the bottom up in here. That's how you hold your toilet paper. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. And so, yeah, I got my little buddy Gavin. He shows up every day. He was on here earlier. It was funny when my kids get out of school and they can't get a hold of me, they'll go on my stream. Like, hey Dad, send me some money. No joke. It's like how my son gets a hold of me now. He just hops on my stream. Well, now that I had them toasties, I can probably have some more coffee. Be the taco me. Oh, it's so funny. I love that new song. They're like, talk to me, be the man that I need, baby. Talk to me, be the man, man, man. So I changed the words from talk to me to taco meat. And it's like, taco meat, bring me a little meat and cheese, baby. Taco meat, little sour cream, cream, cream. Taco meat, little beef and cheese, baby. Taco meat, taco meat. Oh, I've never been live with someone else like at the same time on YouTube. Do you mean like if I had like a friend here with me live, or do you mean like live? I mean, you want to have like a talk show kind of live thing? I always wanted to do that, kind of like a podcast or something, but no, I've never been on anybody else's live either, other than like in the chat, like like we're doing here. Man, all I had last all I had last night to eat was a double cheeseburger. My body's starving itself because I started working out, and now my body's like, I can feel the muscles getting hungrier. Muscles are like, feed me. You guys work out at all? I don't work out on the regular, but there's a gym here, and the other day I put in a nice, decent workout. Super tired today. Didn't want to get up. I think they're Nikes. Air Max. Nike Air Max. Or, they're not. They're just. Yeah, they're suede, so they're soft. Hey, I got a question. Is there a super chats button? Like if somebody wanted to donate money, could they do it? You got it, Daryl. Hey, I was, damn, I just asked a question, totally forgot what I even said. Oh, do you guys... Thank you. Have to have... Oh, you have to have 1,400 followers? Damn. Well, I guess I gotta get some more subscribers. Well, like and subscribe for your streamer. Poll. Ask a question. Do you make it to the top? Bam. See what the poll says. That's my goal. You know, I want to be as good as Anwar. Get to meet all my favorite celebrity actors. That'd be so cool. I've been watching like my favorites YouTubers and streamers. Get to meet all their yeah, I get to watch all my favorite streamers, meet all their favorite actors, and do skits with them. I'm like, damn, that must feel good to like start out making funnies on Facebook and YouTube, and then like next thing you know, you're making videos and shorts with your lifelong favorite actors and stuff, like Anwar. Yeah. I don't know. I like kind of wanted to be a comedian. Growing up, I was like wanted to be a comedian and make people laugh because I love making people laugh, and everybody always says I'm funny. I had a great personality for that. But I don't know if I would want to be famous for telling jokes. Like, I want to be famous for being me, just being like the coolest streamer ever or something. And then, like, I don't even have to try, you know, I just be myself. Well, thanks, John. Appreciate it. I think you got a cool personality because anybody that comes up with like turning their mate or their name around backwards, that's pretty cool. Mahoktim, that'd be my name backwards. Mahoktim. I sound like the Hawk Tui girl. Mahoktim. Yeah. I think a lot of actors like change their names too, don't they? Voices. Yeah. I really liked streaming last night while I was watching myself on the 55-inch of videos I did like 10 years ago. And it's like, man, I don't know. I don't think I ever thought I would make it. I always wanted to make it, but I don't know if I ever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it. It's gonna work. Yeah, none of my kids do any streaming. I mean, they're on like Snapchat. Yeah, I made a lot of shorts. That's where I get all my views from. Honestly, I get like over 1,000 views, but then they stop at like 1,500, and they lose traction. And I mean, I understand that like I'm not the best painter. You know, I paint the minis and I post them and make little shorts on them when I'm done. I'll usually stream myself while I'm painting, and then. Yeah, I mean, kids are always like, I'm telling them, like, get a fucking Facebook Messenger and message me on that, because they message me on Snap and it, like, makes my phone freeze, or I won't get the message right away. I don't know. I can't stand Snapchat. I don't know. I just never really liked Snapchat. You got over 1,500 subscribers? So you went on and read tarot cards and then got 1,500 subscribers? Alright, Daryl. I'll probably be here. Unless somebody calls me away here at work, but looks like our poll's 50-50. Sorry, I don't know. I just seen the 1,500. I see. I've got over 1,500, but I ain't nothing to stranger, you know? And I wasn't me even saying anything. I was just recommending the one tarot card reader. Oh, views. Yeah, I can get the views. I need the subscribers. It's hard to get subscribers. And it's really weird. Like right now it says I have 0 people in my live chat. But you're probably obviously still here. So I don't know why it does that. I don't know. Did you guys just all swipe away? Because my viewers just went to 0. It says I got 1 now. I know I gotta wait 5 minutes for your comment. It's terrible. But yeah, I can get views, and like I paint something really good and I get a lot of views. I'll share it on my Warhammer pages on Facebook and I'll get a lot of views, but I don't know, I get a couple subscribers a day. So at that rate, in 10 years, I'll have enough to like maybe get a super chat up. Because I only asked because some lady wanted to super chat me yesterday, and she's like, "Oh, do your research and get your shit together, and I would have sent you money." And I'm like, okay. So I went on and I'm like looking through YouTube how to do it, and I did it. I did what it said to do, but I don't know, apparently it's not showing up. It said you had to like set the thing, take restricted mode off. I took restricted mode off. I don't know, I went in the settings and I changed everything to the way it should be. And then yesterday somebody was saying they seen the super chat button, but now it's not there anymore, so I don't know. It's a pain in the ass. And I'm not really on here even looking for money, you know, but that would definitely help because everything I do on here, it literally comes out of my pocket. You know, I have to buy the minis, I have to buy the paint, and, you know, I could be spending my money or saving my money putting it in the stock market, but instead I keep reinvesting a couple dollars here and there to buy more minis so I can come back here and paint. But couple of days, you lucky son of a gun. I don't even get that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like just this morning I did a little live, and as I was clicking off of it, it shows you the analytics, and it said I had +2 subscribers. And I'm like, I was on for like 10 minutes, and it didn't even show anybody showing up in the chat room at all. But I got 2 subscribers from it somehow. So, I don't know. Saying before, always... No, it doesn't sound silly. I get what you're saying. So, like, I'll be live here, and then you'll be live on, like, the other half of the screen or something. And then everybody in the chat box could see both of us. I mean... I would be willing to do it. I just don't know if you can or how you could do it. Oh, maybe I think I know what you're talking about. But I would need your info and shit, because it says go live with a friend, and then like you gotta invite the friend. So I would need you as a friend somehow. Yeah, I seen it. When you first enter in to go live, it asks you as an option if you want to go. Yeah, I know you're subscribed, but I think you got to be like a friend of mine, because it says invite a friend, like a Facebook friend. I think you got to be a Facebook friend, or not a face. I don't know. It asked me to invite my when I go live. It asked me to like share it to a friend, and then I would usually send it to like my kids and stuff. But I don't know. I'll look it up later and try to figure it out. And next time I go live, if I can, I'll send you an invite to come live with me. Yeah, no, I'm really I'm just learning how to do most of this stuff myself. Like I can't even figure out the super chat button. Um but people are saying that you got to have a certain amount. I have heard that before, that you need a certain amount of subscribers. But I know you need like 99 subscribers just to go live, which took me 5 years to get that. So I couldn't even. I've been posting videos on YouTube for 10 years, and it makes me feel old. So, do you need? So you said you figured out the super chat thing. Do you need over 1,000 subscribers, or how did you figure it out? Is it just as easy as changing your settings? Because I did that, and then I don't know. Please, I want you, I need you, God. Take these beautiful things that I got. These beautiful fans that I've got. No, I think you need over. Actually, that's weird. I would have the little thing, be able to click it and send you. Actually, yeah, no, I know what you meant. Yeah, I know. Well, it's like I said, I went in yesterday, the day before or something, and I changed the settings, and then I went back live, and then they said they seen the super chat button, but now it's not back there. I don't know. Am I gonna have to change things every time? Automatic chat translation, chat filter, show most messages with potential spam removed, show every message. Damn, Jamie got 150 experience points. Girl, you sweet like Fanta. No, I appreciate it. I don't know. I will go look at it, but I don't want to back out of the live right now. Um, it's not a big deal. I'll figure it out someday. Not like too many people are gonna want to send me money anyway. It would be nice to have a little extra source of income. Are you talking about this? Yeah, it tastes pretty good. It's blueberry watermelon, and then I have lemon refresher. It tastes very good. It's probably not good, but it tastes good. About ready for a nap. What about you? Show me you can calm down. I'm really glad that people think I'm gonna make it. 67% of you guys. That's what's up. So the weather's finally changing. It's getting warmer. Spring is coming. Oh shit. See, I get on here and I start streaming, and I totally forget that I have a stock market to look at 9:30, and I totally forget to look at the stocks. Oh. Well, cheap ones to throw away. Ones I won't get. Strawberry ice. One, oh, if I have. Yeah, I get up at 5:45. My alarm goes off, but I hit the snooze button until 6. And then I get up, get dressed. Excuse me. I'm ready to leave the house by 5 after. I set all my stuff out the night before. And, I get dressed, get ready, put the app up so I can see where the bus is. And I wait for the bus to be about a minute away, and then I go run outside. And, yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna get started on the bus driver today. Yeah. Yeah, at least I remembered the stock market now. Yeah, 2 hours later, I could have lost everything by now. Geek bars. Yeah, geek bars. I usually get geek bars, but they sell out so quick because they're not even legal to sell here in New York. So the corner store I go to gets them, by the cases still. And then he sticks them in a cabinet marked returns only, not for sale. And he just lets the people he knows like me come in behind the counter and pick out the vape that you want. But he usually gets the V-Hose and he gets the Geek Bars. But people have been buying entire cases all at once because they're so hard to get and find. So if you find somebody that has your Geek Bar, your best bet is to probably just buy all of them at once, because you're going to come back in a day and they're going to be gone. Yeah, I probably would have gave up cigarettes a lot longer ago if I wasn't in prison in shock. But they don't let you have vapes in there, so all you can have is cigarettes. And I hated it because, like, in prison, like, You know, if you don't have money and you gotta buy rollies and you smoke non-filtered rollies, it would leave nicotine stains on my teeth. And I've got very, very white, pretty teeth. So you can imagine me getting a nasty nicotine stain on my teeth and then realizing that I had a nicotine stain on my teeth and didn't know about it and brushing it and then shit don't come off. I had to actually take a little bit of Clorox and I used Clorox on my teeth to get the fucking nasty nicotine stains off. And that was like 2 years ago. But yeah, you use a very, very watered down concentration of bleach and water and just wipe your teeth. Then you have to smile for fucking 10 minutes because you can't get it on your lips. Don't, don't not smile and get the bleach on your lips because it'll burn. But I'm good at smiling. So I did this for like 20 minutes. And then I would rinse my mouth out with a crazy amount of straight water. Oh, I got a video of me hopping in the shower one time. Yeah. I actually took a. Yeah, have a good day, Jim. Thanks for chilling with me. I think 3 hours is enough for a live today. Peace, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're watching this from. Have a great day.